Hi, Shé D'Montford here. Do you feel like you've been placed under a curse? Do you feel like things are going wrong for you all the time? Have you had more than 3 major incidents in a row, one after the other? This could be a sign that somebody is wishing you ill. They say in the Mediterranean is the evil eye. In other words, somebody is just wishing you ill. And if somebody is intent on that enough, that can be like a curse as well. Or maybe you think you're just having a bad patch of karma and you'd like to change this. Well, I have a spell for you that will work really well. It is simple. It is a spell that anybody can do. Myself and my clients have been using this spell personally for the last 40 years. It was given to me by an Australian TV witch when I was going through a terrible period of abuse. My clients have found that not only is it useful for curses, it's also useful to break the cycle of abuse, to break the cycle of bullying, internet trolls, all of those sorts of things. This can actually turn that energy around. It's based on the threefold law of return. Now that's something that a lot of people misunderstand. The threefold law of return isn't just, oh, if I do something, it comes back to me 3 times greater. I mean, if it did, then everybody would be giving money to charity and getting 3 times as much money back. But the threefold law of return is about action, reaction, and cost, right? So what you've got to do before you do any magical working is have a look at what this action will cause as a reaction and what it might cost you. Cost you in terms of energy, time, effort, and of course money. This little spell will not cost you very much. All you're going to need is 3 small black candles to absorb the negative energy and dissipate it. And then you will need 3 days, right? So set aside about 3 minutes a day, 3 times a day for 3 days, and you can turn this energy around. Find all of the instructions in my little book, Quick, Useful and Effective Spells for the 7 Most Wished For Things. Thy curses and thy sorcery have not the power to injure me. Take thy curses unto thee, and I invoke the law of 3. Thy curses and thy sorcery have not the power to injure me. Take thy curses unto thee, and I invoke the law of 3. Thy curses and thy sorcery have not the power to injure me. Take thy curses unto thee, and I invoke the law of 3. Thy curses and thy sorcery have not the power to injure me. Take thy curses unto thee, and I invoke the law of 3. Thy curses and thy sorcery have not the power to injure me. Take thy curses unto thee, and I invoke the law of 3. Thy curses and thy sorcery have not the power to injure me. Take thy curses unto thee, and I invoke the law of 3. Thy curses and thy sorcery have not the power to injure me. Take thy curses unto thee, and I invoke the law of three. Thy curses and thy sorcery have not the power to injure me. Take thy curses unto thee, and I invoke the law of three. Thy curses and thy sorcery have not the power to injure me. Take thy curses unto thee, and I invoke the law of three. On the last day, you're going to leave your candles there and let them burn completely down to nothing. When you're burning candles, always make sure you burn them in a safe place where nothing can catch on fire. Use your common sense and make sure that you never leave a candle unattended. Pro tip: use small black candles. They burn down a lot more quickly. Now that we have finished that, what you're going to do is take all of this leftover wax and we're going to take it to some flowing water, ideally a river, a creek. We want it to take what's left of the energy and take it away from you. So you're going to take this wax, throw it into that moving body of water and let nature take that energy away, and she will deal with it. Now I must say that this spell breaker doesn't have any negative connotations for you or for anybody else. However, if somebody is deliberately trying to throw bad energy at you, it is like a psychic cricket bat or baseball bat. What's happening is they're throwing things at you and you're going to use this to knock it straight back to them. So what will happen is they will learn that doing things, nasty things, sending nasty energy your way doesn't work very well, because in the end it just comes back to them. So if they're not trying to hurt you, if anybody's not wishing you ill, it's not going to do any harm to anybody. And the only thing that will happen is their energy will end up back with them. If you have enjoyed this video and you like the idea of making magic readily available to people in their lives for free, then perhaps you may consider supporting my work by a one-time donation or becoming a member of our Patreon community. Your support will make it possible for me to do more of this work and get that knowledge out to the public. Our Patreon members have a unique community where they can share their knowledge and wisdom, but also we will have exclusive content over there for you as well. But if you're even considering supporting us, you have my deepest and sincerest thanks. Every blessing to you.